Patrick, that was a very touching letter. I'm sure we'd all like to have a copy of that. When I talked to the next speaker about being here tonight, the one question he asked me was, were there any taboos? So I'm rather anxious to see what he's come up with. Ladies and gentlemen, Burns McLinden.
Very nice to be here tonight. I haven't known Jim as long as all of our previous speakers, and I really don't know much about him, so I've got a lot of notes here that I got from my wife. Jim, the Swana wrote this. Well, I want to tell you about the first time I met Jim, and it was kind of interesting. Tom O'Neill, who's one of my partners, and his wife, M.M., who's here tonight. Tom's not, he's gambling in Las Vegas. He always wins. But anyway, and Sandy and I, we decided we wanted to bowl at Columbia in the mixed league. We thought it was mixed religions when we found out it was couples. Anyway, so we filled out this little card and sent in. We knew absolutely nothing about the league, how it worked or anything, except that I was a very good bowler and still am to this day. Oh, yeah. 250 pounds of flaming flesh behind that ball. So at any rate, we filled out the card, and we were kind of anxious because we found out afterwards there were 6 people, 3 couples on the team. We were anxious to find out who our team was. This is absolutely a true story. So my wife kept calling every day to the club to try to find out. And finally one day they said, well, they assigned all the teams, and your couple is Jim and Joan Nalls. We've never heard of the people. Never heard of them. Tom said he had a vague remembrance of something around by the sacrament, but nothing exciting. So we went the first night to bowl, and we were there on time, as we are for everything. We're accountants. And I had my shoes laced up, and I was ready to roll. And warming up, and no Nalls. You know, we kept looking around, and maybe there's a substitute, and we didn't know a whole lot of the people bowling, so we were going up to them and saying, is your name Jim Nalls? And everybody saying, no, I had nothing to do with it. Finally, this very lovely lady comes in by herself and introduces herself as Joan Nalls. And to this day, she's one of the loveliest ladies I've ever met, Joan. Can't bowl a lick. Joan said, Jim is parking the car. Well, this turned out for a long number of years to be the routine. Joan got there late and sort of let everybody know that Jim was coming, and then he came in huffing and puffing, one shoe on, one off, whatever, everything. And he came in, we were all introduced around, and right away he told us he was a champion bowler and one of the best in the club. And we were lucky to have him on our team. And I'll get into that a little bit later. He was introduced to Sandy and M.M., and he hugged him immediately, patted him on the butt, and said, let's go team. I'll tell you something. It's very hard to bowl when you know there's someone molesting your wife. Every word of this is absolutely true. That night afterwards, we decided maybe it would be good if we went out and had a pizza after. And as someone said, he says, let's go to Lido. I said, God, that's the other side of town. There's 15 pizza joints in Bethesda. He had a piece of action or something. Anyway, we went right to Bethesda. We had a nice pizza. I found out the reason why Jim likes to go to Lido. The seats are comfortable and he can sleep there. Every time I go to a pizza joint, he falls asleep. The interesting part was on the way home. As we were driving home, I said to my wife, you know, the Nalls don't seem too bad. Jim's a little overbearing. Doesn't bowl well. I didn't like it when we ordered the pizza, he started singing to the waiter. But, she said, well, Burns, she said, you know, there's one thing. She said, you know, when he hugged me, it's the first time in my life I've ever been hugged out of my bra. I know we're supposed to roast him tonight, but this is absolutely a compliment. He's the only person I've ever met that you find a woman, he can hug her out of her bra. Age doesn't make any difference or anything. And that's why he was so much against this hippie revolution. They didn't wear them. story. A couple of days later, Jim calls me up, and he said, look, Burns, we're going to be bowling together. I'd like to get to know you and Tom a little better. Why don't we go up? I know some places up in the woods where why don't we just go up and hike one day and sort of commiserate with each other? It's a great idea. I talked to Tom, and Tom said, well, I can't go. I don't like walking too much. And I'm going to Las Vegas anyway. So I said to Jim, I didn't want to hurt his feelings, so I said, I'll go. You know, and I'm an athletic type. All I got to do. And we're walking through the woods and having a nice time. Jim was being very nice. He hadn't hugged me or anything. And we're walking on through the woods, and we come to this clearing. On the other side of the clearing, he'll tell you it's a true story, is this black bear. Just standing there looking at us. And it scared the hell out of me, because I don't know much about the woods. Born in Foggy Bottom. So I looked at this bear. Jim, didn't lose a beat. Threw his knapsack down, sat on the ground, pulled off his hiking boots, and he's putting his Adidas sneakers on. And I said, Jim, what in the hell are you doing? You can't outrun that bear. He said, I don't have to outrun the bear. I just have to outrun you. That's when I knew what kind of person he was. And we've never gotten real close. I have to tell you that Joan, I don't know how many times, called and begged me to not bowl quite so well, because Jim was offended because my average was higher than his. We got so much to like Joan and her ways and the trouble she had dealing with Jim. We chipped in and arranged to fix the club championship so he could win. And he did. Now, a lot of people think that everyone's favorite TV repairman, Ernie Carter, taught Jim how to bowl. But that's not true. Ernie's in jail. However, I know who taught him to bowl. And a lot of you people have never met this gentleman, probably, but Dr. Patrick taught Jim. And he taught Jim the Patrick stiff-arm bowling stroke. Absolutely. And that's, you have to hold your wrist, you lock it and you lock your arm, and you go like this, and you roll the ball. Well, Dr. Patrick practices for hours in the back of the bowling alley, and he had a disciple. Jim would follow him around. Well, people thought he was learning Italian sign language. First bowling banquet I ever been to in my life, and I found out I was going to get an award. I still have it. It's a cross pen they gave me. I can't tell you what it was for. Where's Jim when they present my cross pen to me? Down in the locker room asleep. You can't do it. That's right. You remember. Absolutely. Everything I tell you is
Find him till 2 o'clock in the morning.
every year we put on our cards, Tom and MM and Sandy and I, we'd like another couple to bowl with. Every year we got a call from the club president, from Willard, and from Ernie Carter, and finally they worked a deal with us. We didn't have to pay any bowling fees as long as we bowled with Jim and Joe. Finally, when they changed the league from 3 couples to 2 couples, we had relief because we only had to go every other week. It worked out all right. We had another experience with Jim and Joan, and Joan was just there. I mean, you know, she's just there doing the best she can. Jim told us about this famous game dinner that he had every year, a game dinner, right? And he invites Tom and MM and Sandy and I to go to Ocean City, and we're going to have this game dinner. Well, I thought this is going to be fantastic. So we go up to Ocean City, and we go through all these rigmarole. We buy sandwiches, we drink beer. He hugs the girls out of their bras. Right? Jim sings songs to us. New York, he's got a cane. Finally, Saturday night comes the game dinner, and I'm really ready for this thing. Tom O'Neill's already ordered peanut butter and jelly. Right? And what happens, they bring out the dinner. The dinner is a sparrow, a woodpecker, and a bluefish with horns on it. I don't want to take too much time. I'm going to tell you one story. I think Jim started to change a little bit, to tell you the truth. It may have been that bowling ball on the head. I don't know. But last week, he had an experience that may have changed his life. He went into a bar right over here in Bethesda in the Hyatt Regency, if you've been there. It's nice. Bretons. They call it Bretons. And Jim went in, and it was kind of lonely in there, not many people around. There was one woman sitting at the bar there at the end, very, very attractive woman, about 29 years old. And, you know, Jim, he starts thinking about it. So anyway, he goes, sits at the other end of the bar, orders a drink. He says to the bartender, he says, bartender, buy her a drink and put on my tab. So the bartender says, look, fella, you don't want to fool around with her. She's a lesbian. Jim says, I don't care what she is, buy her a drink. He said, no, he said, look, don't fool with her. She's a lesbian. You're not going to get anywhere. And Jim said, look, buy her a drink, put on my tab. So the guy takes the drink down. After appropriate time, he'd read some books, you know. He gets off the stool and he moves on down to the end of the bar and he pulls the stool aside and sits up and he said, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm the fellow that bought you that drink. And the gal turns to him and says, look, you don't want to fool with me. I'm a lesbian. And Jim said, I don't care what you are. And she said, I don't think you understand. I'm a lesbian. I like girls. I like to hug girls. I like to kiss girls. I like to fondle girls. I like to stick my hand down in their pants. And Jim starts crying. I'm bawling. And the woman said, sir, what's wrong with you? He said, I just found out I'm a lesbian too.